The new financial crimes enforcement regulation goes into effect on March 1st, 2026. I did a video on what FinCEN is and who it affects, so go check that out if you haven't seen that already. But today I want to talk to you about how you as the agent can help your clients through this if it applies to them. First of all, communication, communication, communication. We need to get in the habit when we're working with a buyer to not only ask them if they will be purchasing with cash or a loan, but also if they plan to purchase the property in their trust or a legal entity. What I see happening a lot right now is that a buyer will get midway through escrow and realize they actually want to purchase the property in their trust or put it into their legal entity. Now, that is already inconvenient as it goes now, but after March 1st, it's going to probably significantly delay the close of escrow because they're going to have to suddenly fill out and complete 111 data points of personal information to this government agency. And the seller will probably not be willing to allow them to change into their entity because they also will be required to give personal information on their side. Number two, again, goes back to communication and education. You need to be able to explain to your clients what FinCEN is and what could be required of them if they fall into the category. Now, sometimes we can't get around this, okay? So investors need to purchase in their entity and they need to purchase with cash, which is fine. They just need to be able to understand that they're going to have to provide this information to escrow, and they also need to understand that it's going to be timely, that they get it done as fast as they can. Which brings me to number three. Escrow might take a little bit longer to close. Why? Because I know we purchase in cash and we all want quick close, cash deal. Right? Well, it's going to be up to the buyer and the seller if they can quickly close in the time frame that they want to, because they have to give all this extra information to escrow in order to close. So if they delay that in getting escrow what they need, they may delay the closing. So it's going to be up to them to actually get it done quickly, and you need to be able to explain that to them. And then finally, if you're working with a seller and they receive an offer that is all cash coming from an entity or a trust, you're going to need to be able to explain to them what that means and that they are going to be required to give extensive personal information to this government agency. That may actually make that offer a little bit less desirable, but they need to be aware of what it means. Let me know what you think about these changes and if you have any questions.